Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave, and we're continuing our playthrough of Fields of Fire. And this is our redo mission of Trevieres Offensive, and this is turn number 3. And I got a bit of a mess going on. I got to figure out what to do here. I got an assault team here, and I have a reduced squad from 2nd platoon here, along with a light machine gun team, so they can give fire there. I came under fire here, and I got my artillery observers there in the building, but pinned is my first sergeant and a fire team, and then I also had a fire team get paralyzed. So I've kind of got a lot going on there that's not working too good there. And then I got the CO and the 2nd platoon headquarters. They're back here. The 1st platoon headquarters and a couple squads, machine gun teams, and then 3rd platoon. The problem is the enemy has a automatic weapon in a foxhole there. They have a heavy machine gun which got pinned from my artillery fire, and we have the automatic weapon squad over here in foxholes. So I've kind of got a lot going on in front of me. Some of this is a result of that counterattack. Some of it's not. A couple things. The 1st sergeant now, he's out of command because he's not in line of sight with the company headquarters. This is where I see the value of the field phones, because if I had my field phones, I'd still be in contact with the company network. But being out here now and in this and in the cover, they lose contact with that radio. So, whoops, I need to get him, he needs to get rallied, but he's only going to get one order. I'm going to get one shot at this thing, I think. So, looks like first thing we need to do is check for nothing from battalion. So we're good there. And so the CO is going to get his commands, and he has 3 minus 1 is 2. So the CO, and he had 1 saved, so he now has 3 orders available. So the question is, what do we do with these orders here? I think for sure we're going to give an order to 3rd platoon. So now he drops to 2 orders. And what to do? Trying to see if there's something that I can do to help him, but 2nd platoon and 1st platoon. My guys are pinned here. That's the problem. I need to get these guys doing something, but that's going to come on their own orders. Oh man, I do not like this. I do not have going on here what I was hoping to have. All right, we're going to give orders to 2nd platoon, and we're going to give us order. I think 1st platoon's not going to give any orders. He's going to save this last order. Okay, so I have 2nd and 3rd platoon headquarters activated. So let's start with 2nd platoon. We'll draw for his orders. He already has 3 orders saved. And he gets 5, which is 4. So that puts him up at 7 orders now with 2nd platoon. All right, we're going to do a... Man, I'd like to do a platoon move, but that machine gun's going to start firing at us if I do. I think what I'm going to have to do is order 3rd squad to fragment and create an assault team. And then I'm going to order this. Do I want it to be an assault team or a fire team? You know, if I just have him create a fire team, he's going to create a fire team, and that fire team is going to move to the woods. That's 2 orders right there. And they're taken with them from 2nd Platoon. He gave him the rifle grenades also. So he's carrying the rifle grenades. We're going to see if we can't do something about this guy right here. All right, that's all. I think that's all he's going to do right there, right now. We'll have to sacrifice the remainder of his orders. Okay, 3rd Platoon draws. He gets 4, which is 3. He already had 3, so he has 6. Okay, so most likely, well, not necessarily. If I send these guys up here into here, and we'll give them also the rifle grenade with 1st Squad, 3rd Platoon. We're going to send him up here to the bocage. Okay. That's one order. And as much as I wish I could, until I do something about him, somehow one of these 2 teams have got to do something with this guy. Then I could start bringing my stuff up here. My mortar, platoon, heavy machine gun, all this stuff that I have here to try to take this. But right now I just don't have it. So they're going to drop their orders down to 3 and save them. And the XO, he gets an order. He's not going to use it, so he's at 3 now. And the 1st Sergeant gets 1 order over here. He's going to use that order to try to rally. So for a rally, let's see here, on a rally action, it's 2 cards and we get plus or minus. So what I got to do is figure out, he's a veteran, so he gets +1, so that's 3 cards. And I'm trying to find out if the pinned holds him down. Okay, so the 1st Sergeant gets 3 cards to rally himself and get himself unpinned. Cover, cover, contact. So he does not do it. So that was his, he used up his order. So that's it for him. So he's stuck there, he's still pinned. He couldn't get himself freed up. Okay, so that's the end of the platoon headquarter impulse. 1st Platoon, I did not give them anything, so they can actually draw. They actually draw their impulse, which is down here, which is 1, -1, so there's 0, so they didn't actually receive any. They still have 2 saved orders, but they're not going to do anything anyway. All right, now we do our general abilities impulse. It's 2, so I get 2 orders there. So I think I want to see if I want this fire team here to look for cover. He gets 2 cards. Reshuffle. Nothing. Rally. Nothing. Okay. So I still have 1 order left after I shuffle. and we're going to use it with the fire team in the hedgerow. And he's also what did I do there? I don't think I did that right. I gave him 2 cards, but he should have had 4. So he's going to draw, he gets cover. That's the other 2 cards. So he found cover, which he moves under, and there are exposed because he moved. Same thing here with this team. Now they're going to draw for their cover. 1, 2. I don't know what I was thinking back there, just giving him 2 cards. No, 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 no. So he did not get cover here, so they're exposed. He's exposed where he moved, but he found cover, so that'll help. That's a fire team. This is the squad, and that's probably who they're going to shift their fire onto now. Okay, so that's the end of the Americans. So now the Germans, we'll see if they get anything from headquarters. Nope. Okay, so we got to check actions for, we have 1, 2, 3 Germans on the board. So we'll check actions with 3. Oh, get a reshuffle after I check to see who's going to go. And it's going to be this group first. Okay. So we're going to reshuffle again. Okay, these Germans are, this is your automatic weapon squad. Not under fire. So they're not under fire right now. My fire was directed towards the heavy machine gun. Of which these guys are all pinned. Oops, so I gotta change that marker to an all pinned. From there, although here we're going to have automatic fire, so I change that back. Okay, and a crossfire. Okay, not under fire but not under cover. Under fire from a different direction than its own primary direction of fire. So his primary direction of fire is here. Oops. But my direction of fires are up here, so I don't have anybody firing at him. All right. So again, I got to check. Not under fire, not under fire. But has opened fire. This is the card he's on. Automatic grenade attack, which he doesn't do, so he does a concentrate fire. So he's going to try to concentrate fire. He's a line unit, and he gets 2 cards to concentrate fire. I just need to double check that. Here on the command and control, on combat action, attempt to concentrate fire, cost 1. He's a good unit, and it's 2 cards. He doesn't have any other modifiers. So he gets 2 cards. No, he does not concentrate fire, but he is firing this way. Okay, so he did not change anything. Now we draw to see out of these 2, it's number 2, so it's this unit, which is another automatic fire team. His primary direction of fire was this way. Let's see what he gets on his actions now. He is not under fire because we don't see him yet. He has line of sight though. Not under fire, has opened fire, no. Not under fire, but has opened fire. He has opened fire. again, it's a concentrate fire. We have to determine his primary direction of fire. He goes after the unit with the biggest, the most steps. So we have 2 steps here, and we have 2 steps here. So it's going to be one of these 2. So again, we do random to see if he shifts his fire. And it goes to 1. So he's going to shift his fire this direction and fire here with automatic fire, automatic weapon fire, right here onto him. Okay. All right, so he didn't fire here, so he shifted his fire this direction. He doesn't fire here. Okay. We're going to get a chance, hopefully, to spot this guy. If I get some orders to do that. That's been part of my problem here, but I may be getting ready to do a platoon move up here and start getting some action over here to find this guy. Okay, so these guys are firing here. So the last guy to do anything now is the machine gun. He is not under fire, not under fire. He's under fire from a different direction than his own primary direction. So his primary direction was this way. Again, he would fire at the nearest target because that target was taken out. He would shift his fire this direction. So this becomes this way now. And his primary direction of fire is here. So he now has under fire. He is a with the arrows and fire in place to PDF. And so he is going to attempt to concentrate fire. And so he is a 2. No, he does not concentrate fire. Okay, well, that's it for the German activity. So now we go into update fire missions. This card comes off now because I cannot call for a fire mission right now. I was not able to do that, so that fire mission ended. He's under fire from here, and actually from here, because they would fire on him also. Well, I have a choice. No, they would actually fire on them from here. So he is definitely in crossfire. They're exposed, but they don't see anybody. Okay. All right. There are no potential contact markers. And so now we go to combat effects. Okay, so now we got all this fire happening. These guys can't do anything because they're pinned. He can't fire because he was pinned. This volume of fire from him is actually because they're pinned, but he has volume of fire coming here. That's why it was on automatic weapon fire. So they're firing this way. Man, what a mess. Okay. All right. This is, got to make sure I don't lose track of what I'm doing. So I think we'll just work our way left to right, and we'll resolve everything that we can. So this here is firing at these guys. They're all under cover. He's and paralyzed. These guys were the pinned group right here. Okay, so he's firing. He has +2 and +3 for the strong building. That's +5, and it's -1, so it's +4 at the artillery team. +4 is miss. So again, the RD guys, they're good. Okay, now at the fire team with a +4. Oh, reshuffle after this one. +4. Dang, it's a hit. I can't believe, man. Okay, they took a hit and they become a fire team, which they already are. Okay, so nothing changed there. Wow, I got lucky on that one. Now we shuffle. So the fire team stays pinned. We'll put him back under the pin marker. And if he misses the first sergeant, he'll get out of that pin deal and I can have him ready to give some orders again. Okay. Now for the first sergeant, it's a +4 pinned. Daggone it. And the paralyzed team, it's a miss. He's not pinned anymore, but he's still paralyzed. So all that goes back to there. And that takes care of those guys. So it didn't do me much good there. Other than that paralyzed crew, I could get them out of there if I need to, but really, just not getting where I need to be over here. I should have sent maybe I should have sent another squad over there. Being in that building helps a lot against these guys. So that's it for them. We have, oops, sorry. Okay, so we'll let the Germans are firing here. They have an automatic weapon, but they're pinned, so they don't get to fire. Or they do fire. Oh, the automatic weapon fire is coming from here. Okay, so we're going to resolve this. They are -1 and +2, so that's a +1 for being in the woods. So I got 3 units right here that are coming under fire, and it's a +1. So here's the assault team on a +1 is pinned. Okay, so they're going to be pinned now. Now for the squad at a +1, pinned. Dang it. And, oops, and my light machine gun team, +1, hit. Man, oh man, oh man. And they're paralyzed. So that team becomes paralyzed now. That was machine gun team number 2. This team number 2. Paralyzed. But they do get a shot off, luckily, and they're pinned. Okay. So bad, so bad. All right, so they're firing. They're all part of this group that's firing here onto these guys. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And so we have automatic weapons firing. They're firing across here, so they get the +1 is their modifier. They're pinned, +1, and they're in foxholes, +1. So that's +3. Crossfire and automatic weapons -2. So that makes them a +1 onto that team there. And a +1, of course, is a miss. So we miss them. So that means they're not going to be pinned anymore. So that's going to come off of them. We'll go ahead and take it off so I don't forget it. And that is all of my firing right there. Wow. Not very good results. And so I just noticed I kind of did it in the wrong order. And just so you know, now's when you adjust volume of fire and primary direction of fire. So last turn, before these guys would have moved and all that stuff, their direction of fires would have shifted. So now his direction of fire is still there. His direction of fire is straight on. His is over here. Because he's going to have that, it's going to put us back into a crossfire here. That's what he's going to get. I still have these guys here in that paralyzed squad, my first sergeant. So I'm really having a hard time here with this. These guys are just keeping us pinned right here, and I can't seem to get out of it. So not a good look, so to speak. Okay, so that's the end of turn 3. The exposed comes off of these guys now, so they're not exposed anymore. So I do have them moving up here. So the good news is, I think with these guys fire, I can get this platoon up here and get set up and maybe lay some heavy fire onto these guys and some mortar fire and see if I can't get them out of there and get some of this fire off of my platoon over here. They're taking a lot of fire right now, and I got to get them spotted. That's the other thing. And I just don't have the command going on there, and I think the XO may have to come up and help them with that. So we got some things going on that we need to get going here. And yeah, in fact, you know, with the CO over here, he can see all the way across. That's why he can give orders there. But as soon as that headquarters moves up, that CO's in a bad spot right there. I was going to have him really help him try to get up in there and get to that hill, but I think I may have to start shifting. He may need to move over and provide me some support over this direction too. So I got a lot of, it's kind of a messy battlefield right now. But that's, hey, this is the game, right? This is we learn, we play. I see the value of the field phones. So, you know, next time I'll probably do something different. But right now we're going to keep fighting away through here. See if I can get something to happen over here. I'm just going to have to keep committing over in this group, I think, and see if I can't get some fire going on these guys too. I may have to send my platoon headquarters up here now because I sent the first sergeant, but with him being pinned, he's not doing me any good. So I got to get some other things happening up here. All right, so enough rambling. That's the end of turn 3. Hey, subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd appreciate it. And give me a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. And I'll see you on the next play. Thanks, everybody.